Who would she play?
Are you talking about? Well, she would just be like another female villain, like not Catwoman, but like
That's what he's saying, though.
right.
So we're talking about the Batman Part 2. Let's go ahead and since we're
Yeah.
talking about this, let's talk about it. Recently, it was released through the news outlets that Scarlett Johansson has been added to the cast of the Batman Part 2, currently in production, directed by Matt Reeves.
Really play in both Marvel and DC. I mean, I don't know. I feel like
Christian Bale did it.
I mean,
who was
not
he in
successfully.
Marvel?
Thor: Love and Thunder. He was a villain.
What's his name?
In what?
Thor: Love and Thunder.
In the Love and Thunder, the one that we didn't watch, that we got with the goats.
Oh, the Screaming Goats.
Yeah,
he didn't like the Screaming Goats. I love the
white,
Screaming Goats.
Remember the guy was like painted white bald.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's pretty minor, but still, I don't know if I like the crossover, but
well. Another interesting point on this story is apparently Zoe Kravitz is not expected to return as Catwoman.
I mean, I'm not surprised. She's
me neither.
Like, I mean,
and I'm sorry, it's not in
production. I don't want to offend anyone. It's like Marvel and DC fans, but like people with burgeoning careers as serious actors and actresses, they don't stay in those roles very long.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you get pigeonholed as like a superhero.
Sure.
You know what I mean? They don't want that. So they want to do it one time, make their millions, and then go win an Oscar. Because you're not going to win an Oscar.
I don't know if Zoe Kravitz is going to win an Oscar.
Well, but she's
a great actress, but you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, this would obviously free her up to do other roles.
What other women villains are there?
Well, let's talk about that. So there's a few options that I can think of right off the bat, and
Poison Ivy.
Feel free to jump in. That's the obvious one, is Poison Ivy. We all know that Scarlett Johansson can do a redhead. She did for Black Widow.
Well, and sultry.
That's my problem.
You know.
That's my issue, though, is that if you make her hair red, I don't care what you put her in.
She'll be
Black Widow. People are going to watch that
Widow.
movie and go, "Oh, there's Black Widow." What is she doing in the Batman movie? Another option is that she could be Talia al Ghul, the daughter of Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, I like that better.
Who ends up actually being the mother of Damian Wayne, who is the latest Robin.
I like hardcore Scarlett Johansson better than sex symbol Scarlett Johansson. Yeah.
Now, Talia al Ghul, you have seen her before. She was in The Dark Knight Rises. I can't remember the actress that played her, but she was the final lady that had like the detonator, that had a love relationship with Bruce in the comics. She drugged Bruce's ass and had sex with him, and that's how she got pregnant with Damian. So there's that dynamic between Damian and Bruce that's what everybody's wanting to see out of James Gunn's Batman, because it supposedly will introduce all that stuff. So you got Talia al Ghul that she could easily portray.
The Commissioner's daughter?
Barbara Gordon.
Yeah.
Batgirl could be another heroine. I think the age thing is the problem. No offense against ScarJo. She's beautiful, but
she's
not,
a little
older.
Yeah, I mean she's in her 40s or whatever.
Yeah, Batgirl is more,
teenage,
mid 20s
I don't think.
or even younger. So I don't think it's going to be Batgirl. I don't think it would be like a Batwoman. I don't think a Batwoman has enough clout to be able to be in a Batman film yet. I mean, you could build up to that, certainly.
You think she could be Harley Quinn? I mean, Harley Quinn's pretty like overplayed right now, so hopefully they wouldn't do that.
Well, here's the thing. There was in the end credit scene for the Batman, the Joker was revealed, so it could be Harley Quinn.
I hope it's not, and I hope the Joker's still not involved. Again, I don't think people are so quick to jump all over the Joker. They're so quick whenever a Batman movie film is made. Doesn't matter what kind it is or what message it says.
And Judas.
Again, you don't have to go there. That's why Chris Nolan and his stuff did so well, because they didn't go there right off the bat. They didn't
Yeah, he wasn't
go
even in the first
for the
movie.
David and Goliath, you
Yeah.
know, hell, Dick Tracy, Big Boy, you know, Phantom, the Sang Brotherhood. They didn't do that. They
Yeah.
said he's got this whole rogue of villains. There's plenty of time to get the Joker in there. So I'm glad that Matt Reeves eliminated that scene from the first Batman film. I'm glad he did it. I hate that he was even referenced in that scene where they're in the cell laughing together, him and the Riddler, Paul
Mhm.
Dano. I didn't like that.
I'd
I was
be
like,
fu-
God damn. Can you not do a Batman movie without mentioning
Well,
the
because
fucking
there's so
Joker?
many other great
There's
villains,
tons of them,
like
right?
the Riddler, and nobody's done the Riddler
Bane.
since Jim Carrey. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
Bane, Ra's al
Two-Face.
Ghul could be done again. Two-Face has never been done good. Bless Tommy Lee Jones, but he's never been comic accurate.
What about
I loved Tommy Lee Jones.
Well, of course you did.
what about Mr.
I love that
Freeze?
movie.
Could they redo Mr. Freeze?
I think you could easily do Mr. Freeze. I would, you know, a person I would look
Actually,
at
that-
immediately
that's
would be
something-
Bryan Cranston.
that's something.
Oh,
That is
that
something
would be good.
that
Yeah.
is something you could do. You could do Mr. Freeze
And Poison Ivy.
and have Scarlett Johansson be his wife.
Well, the problem with that is his wife is basically lifeless in a water-filled tank. So I don't think ScarJo would star in a film where that's all she did.
Is Robert Pattinson coming back as the
Yes.
Batman
Yes,
for
he is.
sure?
Yep.
Good.
Yep, for sure.
I would take
like
a
these.
scene
As
that,
well as oh God, Commissioner Gordon,
God,
Jeffrey Wright.
yes. I would take a scene with just Paul Dano as just a little reveal,
Nope.
showing how he is in prison.
Nope. Don't need it.
Is he not going to be in the second one?
We don't know.
That's not
haven't
confirmed
got
at
any
all.
That's
plot
the
deals.
no guy, right?
That's the guy that starts trying to cheer him up. You remember in the Batman film, he's like, "Don't worry, you did so good. It'll be okay." Just
Okay,
have
okay,
That was supposed to be the fucking Joker,
okay.
which wasn't needed. Paul Dano did a great job, right? I'm telling you,
Hmm.
you're right.
I
It's
have
like
to go
bread
back
and
and
butter.
watch it. I haven't
It's
seen
like
it.
they can't not make Batman without the Joker. They can't do it. And so
I
here,
mean,
so anyway,
it's cinematic gold. Can you really give that up to do a minor villain? I mean, could a director in
Yes.
his ego give that up to do a minor villain?
ask Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, but he had plans to do a trilogy.
This is a trilogy.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean, I don't know if they knew they were going to be greenlit, you know, for more than one movie.
Well, I don't know, but anyway, that's
Scarecrow.
that's my feelings on the Joker.
What about-
Scarecrow?
Yeah.
Scarecrow would be a good one, especially nowadays.
Is it
the way he's portrayed
possible-
in the games for sure?
ScarJo's just coming in as a love
So
interest.
here's something I want to offer up, and I read about this somewhere, so I can't take credit for it. If you ever saw the animated feature film Batman: Mask of the Phantasm,
Is that the one you had the
I
the
did
signed
not.
poster of downstairs?
yes, that's correct. The big twist in that animated feature is the female love interest, who happens to be redheaded,
Hmm.
turns out to be the Phantasm.
Okay.
Um,
I don't feel
This-
like they're going to do something that obscure.
okay, so there you go. That was going to be now. This would be something that, but however, is a great story. See, that's where I might say, I don't know, because you could easily tell that story, because Mask of the Phantasm, in my opinion, is up there top 3 greatest Batman movies of all time. So her name was Andrea Beaumont was her name in the animated series film Mask of the Phantasm. So that's a long, like you said, a big stretch, a long shot.
Who would you say is the darkest female character in Batman?
Early.
I feel like that might be what they're going to do then, because like that's the whole point of the Batman. It's like it's just super dark
True.
and gritty and and real. Like,
Well, and Poison Ivy is a little bit too fantastical, I think.
right, if they've got to have like big costumes and
Well,
props,
and she
no,
can make
it's not
like
gonna be like
vines and
that.
shit come up out of
What
the
about
earth.
Yeah, that's
Clayface?
not gonna be it.
Huh?
What about Clayface?
So they're already doing the Clayface film, so I think they'll leave him alone. And there probably will be crossover into that world at some point, but I think they are really trying hard not to have them mix right now.
Yeah, especially the Batman. It's
Yeah.
not. It is
Yeah,
not
especially the Bat-
trying
'cause
to
it's not-
be an episode in the DC universe. It's trying to be this dark retelling.
We already have
know.
Penguin, so
We already got Penguin. I mean, again, there are several. The Firefly we've never seen, even though he was supposed to be in Batgirl.
Red Hood. You could do Red Hood theoretically.
You'd have,
Yeah,
you'd have
but
to
does
do a
the
trilogy
general
with Red Hood.
public know what in the world that is? No.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I'm saying that I just don't feel like they're going to put a character in these that nobody has ever heard of
No,
outside.
I don't think that Calendar Man is going to be the villain in the new Batman film. No, I don't. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that there are only so many females that she can portray. I guess she could be. Vicky Vale was the quote unquote Lois Lane for Batman for many years until they kind of shed that and had him just be like the Bachelor, the ultimate Bachelor.
Right.
So she could be playing some form of Vicky Vale. Again, though, I go back to the age thing.
Yeah.
I just don't see that with her and Pattinson.
Right.
You know, now there are other female characters within the Batman universe that don't have anything to do with superheroes or powers. There's police detective Montoya. She's a female. Leslie Jones, or not Leslie Jones, Christ. Leslie Tompkins, who is the psychiatrist.
Leslie Jones in a Batman movie.
Who's the psychiatrist
right now.
For Batman, for Bruce Wayne. He knows who he is and knows about his war and all that stuff. And there's all kinds of those minor characters. She's going to be a banger character. That's why I think. And
She's sadly, be someone big.
What about
all signs point to a Harley Quinn type character? Unfortunately.
Now, what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, if you were to bring Red Hood in, I would say you go the Arkham Knight route.
But in order to do that, you would have to do the entire Death in the Family storyline, where he kills Jason Todd. Because that's the only way that would work. Because you have to have that backstory to have that Red Hood be involved in the film. Remember, this is just the Batman was only supposed to be his second year as Batman in Gotham, and this one coming up is only supposed to be his third year, or maybe they've extended it because they had to.
Was there
push so much?
A Rachel in the Batman? I'm trying to remember.
The Rachel Dawes character from the Christopher Nolan trilogy. I do not ever remember her being in any kind of comic book continuity. No.
Oh, really? She wasn't from.
No. I
guess that's my question. Do you
I
think
don't know
Scarlett could just be like not a superhero, but like a love interest, like Chase Meridian? And
she was
Batman
in comic
Begins.
canon, believe it or not. Chase Meridian. Yeah.
I mean, I actually could see her being Chase Meridian.
Sure.
She has that kind of
the Vicky Vale thing going on too. I mean, I can see her as Vicky Vale too. She's a blonde bombshell. But again, you have to consider these are people that are going to have a romantic involvement with Robert Pattinson, who in the last film had a romantic involvement with Zoe Kravitz, who's what, 30, 33, 35, something like that?
Another big thing that could happen.
Maybe younger?
Is, of course, as you know, there's a Batman Year 3 comic.
I don't think they'll mess with that.
They could throw that story.
It wasn't that popular.
If they throw that storyline in, it could help. It could lead to Dick Grayson as Robin.
Let us know what you think about this story. Obviously, there are a lot of kind of variables floating around in the air.
We'll give updates.
We will continue to provide updates. That's right. Let us know what you think of it in the comments. Make sure you like the video, and we'll see you in the next one.